Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. Time for some AAA baseball in the International League. It's the Gwinnett Stripers taking on the Toledo Mud Hens.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
first pitch coming your way next.
Mud Hen.
Just about ready to go. And on the hill, Alex Cobb. Here's a scouting report for you. Just a 3-pitch mix, but he's got a lot of confidence in those 3 offerings. The key is going to be mixing pitch sequences throughout this start so he doesn't get too predictable. Otherwise, the hitters can sit on one of the 3 and unload when it comes. Ronald Acuna Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And with the shift on, hits right into it. 1 down. Out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And they're going to have to look for something up in the zone, something they can elevate against this sinker ball or on the mound. A lot of hitters at this level will just pound the ball into the ground. They can't fall into that trap. Here's the left fielder, Connor Capel. Capel stands at 6 foot even, hitting second in the lineup, and while he's usually in right, today gets the start in left. There's a strike. On the ground to the right side, Navigado. 2 gone now. Out.
Batting first, the third baseman, Luke Waddell.
Digging in now for the Stripers, Luke Waddell. Outfield pretty shallow here.
That's a ball. 1-0.
And that one fouled off. Slow roller to first, and that goes foul. 1-2 now. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. End of a half inning of play, no score. Welcome back. And on the hill, Spencer Strider. Here's what we'll be looking for. He's going to need to command all 4 of his pitches to have a great game in this one. If one of those 4 isn't working, it makes it a lot easier for hitters to guess what's coming. And that's not a situation he wants to find himself in. We're in the bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Trey Cruz. Fastball for a strike. There's a strike. Misses outside. 1-2 the count.
1-2.
So he got ahead 0-2, but way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat.
Ball.
Way high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the slider just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk.
Batting second,
Akil Baddoo will hit next. Late with the swing, strike 1.
No ball. One strike.
Strider throws to first,
Safe.
dives back in, safe. Missed
Ball one.
inside with the curveball.
1-1.
Cruz on at first, no outs. 1-1 pitch, fouled away. Looked like he misread that one out of the pitcher's hand. He pulled the trigger pretty late. I'm sure he wants another crack at it. Just
off the plate.
missing there. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Two now. Ground ball, left side, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. Over to first, safe.
Batting third. No left
That's a
fielder.
hard but legal slide into second base we just saw. That did enough to affect the throw and disrupt the double play. Coming up to the dish now for Toledo, Justin Henry Malloy.
Ball one.
Runner at first, one away.
Ball two. 2 balls. No strikes.
And that's
No,
off the inside
inside.
edge. Might have released that curve a little too soon. It backed up on him a bit. Fastball in for a strike. Next one's fouled back. Now the payoff pitch. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now at the dish, Spencer Torkelson. There's a strike up high. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. And the righty fires. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. That's an excellent fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he continues to locate it, that's an effective weapon. In the dirt.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. This broadcast is sponsored by Hack and Slash Landscaping, cutting your lawn down to size for more than 30 years. Top half of the second from Toledo. That one ripped, but foul. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Batting fifth. The center fielder, Eli.
Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Eli White. Check swing,
2
held
balls.
up.
Ball.
In the dirt, but blocked.
2-0 to count.
Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Two-one now. Ground ball right side, could be two. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. To second, safe.
Batting six, the designated hitter, Nick Allen.
Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Nick Allen. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Foul ball there. And that's outside. And the count even, 1-1. The Stripers hoping to get on the board first. Here in the top of the second. That's
Ball
down
two.
and in. Good job to let the low one go there. Back up the middle, he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they end up with two in scoring position after the out at first base. It's so hard for batters to do anything with arm side run like that. You're lucky just to put the barrel on it. Next up for the Stripers, Eddie Alvarez. This is a prime opportunity right here. That one in the dirt. With first base
One ball,
open, he
no
doesn't
strike.
have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded. Next
Ball two.
offering misses. Now 2-0. With first base open, the hitter might be expecting a quick walk, but you have to stay ready in case a hittable pitch comes over. Grounder left side. That's the second out. Digging in now for the Stripers, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Alvarez Jr.
Skips in, and excellent work to hold that one close. Could have been dangerous. 1-0 pitch.
See right.
And the strike zone swells in size. Here comes the 1-1. That one fouled off. Nothing but curveballs so far in this at bat. You wonder when that first heater's coming. Ground ball right side. Torkelson takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. We're all tied, 0-0. Bottom of the inning, and now Bly Madris.
The designated hitter, Bly Madris.
Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. Good rip, but that 98-mile-per-hour heat just a cut above. Now here's the 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the third one. Pretty quick AB. Now the third baseman, Corey Joyce. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
No, outside. Two.
Plenty of zip on that fastball. You can hear it sizzling, even from the press box. Looks sharp. 1-2 offering. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away.
2-2.
Nice job to spot slider out of the hand and read the movement. He did well to lay off that pitch. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. Second inning, no score thus far. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Next up for the Mud Hens, Tomas Nido. Fly to left, Capel. And that's the end of the inning. We've played 2 innings, no score. All set for the start of this inning, and here's the catcher, Kurt Casale.
Ball.
That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. Hard hit to right center, and it's into the gap. Full extension, makes the catch. Terrific play on the dive, and you know the team is fired up after that one. Always nice to see your teammate putting everything on the line. Back to the top of the order here. Ronald Acuna Jr. now at the plate, 0 for 1. Just off the outside edge.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. 1 out and the base is empty. On the ground, right side. Takes it to first for the out. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. Now the left fielder, Connor Capel. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around.
Ball off the plate.
2 outs, base is empty.
Ball.
There's a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swings and misses. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up, still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third, digging in for the Mud Hens, Ryan Kreidler. 0-1. Lifted in the air to right center. Alvarez on the way over. Makes the grab, 1 away. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. So up next, Andrew Navigado.
No. 1-0.
Ground ball, right side. Cooper takes it to first. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third.
The center fielder, number 3, Trey.
Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Trey Cruz. Walk to open the ballgame.
Hurt. 0-1.
Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third.
That's a ball.
Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. A solo blast, and they take the lead. It's 1-0. When the pitcher throws a breaking ball over the inside half of the plate, it's all too easy for a hitter to get there early and pull it foul. He did a good job that time to stay square with his mechanics and keep it fair for a homer. Bases are empty with 2 away. Akil Baddoo getting ready to hit. 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice the first time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one fouled off. Ball 1, too low. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Pitch
Ball
misses
2.
There. Ball 2. He placed that slider just about perfectly, but credit to the hitter. He was wise to lay off it. A little bit high, and it's a full count. They'll probably get a decent pitch to hit in this spot. They know the 3-hole hitter is on deck. And now the full count offering. And that's a walk.
Take your base, ball 4.
The left fielder, number 44.
So digging in, Justin Henry Malloy struck out swinging in the first AB. Very balanced hitter here, perfectly comfortable with shooting the ball the other way for a base knock, but also with the ability to put a few over the fence. Now this is belted to right. It's got a chance. Snags it on the warning track. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Welcome back to Toledo, top of the 4th inning. Stepping in, Luke Waddell. Waddell measures 5 feet 7 inches, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2021. Nice eye right there. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. On the ground, right side. That's the first out.
He's out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Garrett Cooper. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Close one, but doesn't get the call.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fouled off. He was late. The Mud Hens leading by 1, top half of the 4th. And that drops in for a strike. I don't know how they break up his rhythm, but they have to find a way after he's set down 7 straight. That's a strikeout looking. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync right now, just rolling out there. And now the center fielder, Eli White. Hard ground ball, base hit. The tying run is aboard.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Nick Allen. Grounded out the first time up.
No, that's a ball. 1-0.
Pickoff move to first, and back in there. White leads off of first with 2 away.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Two 1 pitch. Check swing,
No.
but they won't appeal. This to third. Joyce gets it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We're midway through the 4th. Toledo ahead in this game, 1-0. We're back here at the ballpark. I'm Ben Gelman bringing you the action, and leading off the bottom of the 4th, Spencer Torkelson.
Torkelson.
Ball 1. That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball to third base. Waddell on to first.
Out.
Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bly.
Coming up to the dish now for Toledo, Bly Madris. Struck out looking the first time up. Late swing, fouled to the left. That one in there. 0-2 now. Clearly he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Up and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck out swinging. 2 outs already in the home 4th.
Third baseman.
Here's the
number
third
2,
baseman, Corey Joyce. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1. And swing and miss. Advantage to the pitcher on 0-2. He could use any of his 4 pitches here. This pitch popped up. Alvarez settles under it. And that's the end of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the top of the 5th. Toledo with the lead, 1-0. We're ready for the 5th inning. Digging in now for the Stripers, Eddie Alvarez.
No, that's down.
Next pitch, in for a strike. One pitch, fouled away. Here's the 1-2 offering. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Got the batter swinging. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th.
The batter,
So up next, Nacho Alvarez Jr. 0 for 1 so far. What a tough splitter. High 80s, reads fastball out of the hand, then drops like a brick at the end.
No, that's a ball. 1-1.
And the count 1-2. That's
Ball
down
2.
and away.
2-2.
The Stripers down a run. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Kurt Casale digs in now. Positively robbed of a base hit the last time up. Grounder up the middle. Play made. That ends the inning. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. The Mud Hens lead it 1-0. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Mud Hens batting.
The catcher, come on. Nito.
Rips this one to short. Throws the first.
Out.
And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ryan Kreidler.
And now the shortstop, Ryan Kreidler. Flied to left the first time. One and up.
1 ball, no strike.
Late swing, fouled off. On the ground, right side, Alvarez. Now 2 away.
He's out.
Now batting, second baseman, Andrew Navigato.
Next up for the Mud Hens, Andrew Navigato. 0 for 1, grounded out to first the last time. More than 80% of his first pitches are strikes so far. That's a good sign for this outing. Comes up empty, strike 2. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. 5 innings down, the Mud Hens with the lead, 1-0. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ball. 1-0. Strike.
Clips the corner.
1-2.
Grounder to third, Joyce. Fires over to first.
He's out.
1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Connor.
And here at the plate, Connor Capel.
Yeah.
Foul ball there. 1 out and the base is empty. Knocks that one away and we'll do it again. Pitch misses there. Ball one. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Waddell.
Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Luke Waddell. Outfield pretty shallow here. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two outs and nobody aboard. Hit hard on the ground to short. There with plenty of time, inning over. Make it 6 shutout frames out there now. Toledo ahead in this game, 1-0. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Stepping to the plate for Toledo, Trey Cruz. That's in for a strike. That is not a location we see from him often. He's usually painting the corners, but that one was right down Main Street. The batter might regret taking that one. Missed off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Fouled off left side. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting. Right
Digging in for the Mudheads, Akil Baddoo.
Baddoo.
Oi! 0-1.
Swings and hammers one right field, way back and gone. That's gotta feel good. And they add on. It's 2-0. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. An absolute rocket of a home run there. The sound of that one coming off the bat was impressive. He can feel very good about that dinger. Nobody on with 1 out. Justin Henry Malloy, the next to hit. Up and in.
1 ball, no strikes. Oi! 1-1.
He swings and fouls one off. 1 run in the inning so far. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one skips in the dirt. Pitch misses. Full count now. Payoff pitch off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman.
1 gone, runner at first. Coming up to the dish now for Toledo, Spencer Torkelson. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. On to the next inning, and now the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. That one fouled off. Grounder to second, Navigado. One gone.
Out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Eli White.
So digging in, Eli White. 1 for 2. Line drive, base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. And they've got some choices now with good speed on the bases. Next up, the designated hitter, Nick Allen. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Tying run waits at the plate.
Ball, no. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle, stops it on a slide, slings to second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Here's the second baseman, Eddie Alvarez.
No.
Action in the pen down there. Alex Lang, the anchor of the staff, getting ready to close this one out. Gage, warming up as well. What a filthy splitter he has. That thing dropped like it was filled with iron, and there was a magnet in front of home plate. Far inside, nearly clipped the batter. The Stripers with the tying run at the dish. Close, doesn't get the call. The way he's been pitching, they've got to feel grateful to see a 3-ball count right here. I'm sure he wants to attack and keep them at bay. Next one's fouled back. With the runner moving here, the batter has to find a way to put something in the gap to bring him in. Line drive, should be extra bases. Around second, on the way to third. Coming to the plate. Scores with ease. Everything came together for them there. With the runner going on the pitch, we knew they'd have a great shot at scoring on a base hit. Nice job to knock that one into the outfield, and a great job by the runner to turn on the jets and cross the plate. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Alex Cobb, done for the night. Great performance on the mound in this one, pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Righty reliever out of the pen, Brendan White, trying to strand the runner at second. Now a chance for Nacho Alvarez Jr. This one's in the dirt, and the runner will hold. And the tying run at second.
Yep.
The 1-1 offering. In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Throws to second. Pulls into second with 2 gone. Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. You talk about strong hands. He's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Go-ahead run on base. Kurt Casale now at the plate.
Hey.
Man at second with 2 down. Swing and a chopper. Joyce. The throw to first.
He's out.
The inning is over, and it could have been worse. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Time to stretch. We're tied in this one, 2-2. Bottom of the 7th. Stepping to the plate for Toledo, Bly Madris.
No, inside.
Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Jake Diekman up and throwing. Jimenez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball.
This is better discipline we're seeing from this hitter after striking out multiple times in this one.
Hey.
That one's in for a strike. 2-2 now. That one pulled foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one just misses. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. The 3-2 pitch. Couldn't hold back, rung up on strikes. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Third baseman number 2.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Spencer Strider gives way. Only 2 hits allowed, so that's a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So they turn things over to the righty,
Number
Joe Jimenez.
77.
Into the game with the bases empty.
Jimenez.
Corey Joyce getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off.
Outside, ball.
And 1-2. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Slider ran away for strike 3 there.
Now batting, the catcher.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Tomas Nido. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 1. Big spot now. He's fallen behind 2-0 and really needs to show better command on this pitch. Off the mark there, ball 3. On 3-0, most minor leaguers are taking all the way. We'll see if he can find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Next one's fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. 8th inning coming up next. We're tied in this one 2-2. We're in the top of the 8th, and now at the plate, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's a hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. That at-bat was over in the blink of an eye. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Next up for the Stripers, Connor Capel. One on with nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And fires in a heater at 95. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Alex Lang appears to be getting loose. Gage, the left-hander, also throwing. Oh, 0-2 now. Just missed. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Breaking ball, and that got the hitter. Well, it was a 2-strike count, but a hit by pitch puts the runner aboard. Nobody out, first and second here. Now the third baseman, Luke Waddell. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Trying to move the runners over. One gone.
He's out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Garrett Cooper. 1 for 3. Grounder to the left side. Slides, but can't come up with it. One runs in. Runner rounds third. On his way to the plate. The throw's offline, and he's safe. And they lead by 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
It looked for a second like he was a little out in front, but he did a great job to keep the hands back and swing through the ball. And he's rewarded with a couple of RBIs. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brendan White won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Brennan Hanafy, has to collect quick outs and keep the team within striking distance. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Eli White. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Cooper leading off first with one gone. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one, but no throw to first, just holds on to it.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nick Allen.
So up next, Nick Allen. He's 0 for 3 so far, grounding out 3 times. Right side, Navigado. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning and limits the damage. A couple of runs in the inning put them ahead. We've got the last half of the 8th coming up. The Stripers lead it 4-2. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Ryan Kreidler.
Ryan Kreidler.
Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Oh, 1 now. And fires in a heater at 95. Movement in the bullpen. And only Paredes getting loose out there. Towards first, Cooper. Steps on the bag.
Out.
And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the
Now
8th.
batting, second baseman, Andrew Navigato.
Andrew Navigado digs in now.
Yep.
That's in there. 0-2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish the punch-out. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Trey Cruz. Already a homer for him in this one.
Cruz.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, the
Manager
right
out of the dugout, time to make a change. Joe Jimenez won't go any further tonight. And as the starter heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
New arm out of the bullpen, Jake
number
Diekman.
30, Jake Diekman.
Man on at first, Akil Baddoo, the next to hit. He's already homered in this ballgame. High fly to center, Alvarez. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. Through 8 full. Gwinnett ahead in this game, 4-2. Now it's the second baseman, Eddie Alvarez.
The second baseman, Eddie Alvarez.
First pitch
Ball.
misses, ball one. Action in the pen down there. Ricky Vanasco up and loosening in the pen. Herder also getting ready. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, shortstop,
Nacho Alvarez Jr. now at the plate. Fly ball, right field. Baddoo on the move. Flashes the leather on the running catch.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Casale.
Runner at first. Digging in now for the Stripers, Kurt Casale.
No.
Ripped to third and caught. That's so frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit. Man on at first. Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ball outside. See right. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the count 1-2. Alvarez leading off first with 2 away. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Move to first.
He's safe.
And we're all even up. Now a flare off the bat. And that's that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Heart of the order to bat. 3-4-5. The Stripers out in front, 4-2.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Enoli Paredes. On to try and lock this thing up. 3-4-5 hitters due up for the home squad. Here's the left fielder, Justin Henry Malloy. That catches the zone for a strike. 2 straight pitches down in the zone to get ahead. Now he can attack the rest of this AB in a lot of ways. Line drive, that's a base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind but held tough and got the hit. Nice down and in fastball. Tough for a lot of hitters to get to. Good job to keep the hands in and drop the bat head for some loud contact. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. Fouled off. He was late. The Mud Hens with the tying run at the dish. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Late with the swing there. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Here's a grounder right side. Oh, great stop. Goes to second for one. The throw is wild. It gets away. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Gonna make it up to second base as that's a two-base error.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Madrid.
And now the DH, Bly Madris. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts so far. Tosses to first. Only 1 out remaining. Here's the third baseman, Corey Joyce.
Corey Joyce.
Bashed down the right side, but foul. Here in the bottom of the 9th, and the home team is trying to rally and at least tie this one up. It clips the corner. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And that's the ball game. And your final score, 4-2. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We bring you Double-A baseball from the Southern League. It's the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Birmingham Barons.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
first pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Noah Schultz. Here's a closer look. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher. Denzer Guzman leading things off and takes a strike.
One and one.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. He makes the turn and digs for second base. That's a leadoff double. He was all over that one. That one might as well have been placed on a tee, right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. The second baseman, the next to hit. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run.
Up.
Oh and 1, here's the pitch. Out to short. Now 1 out.
He's out.
Batting third, the first
And let's take a look at this lineup.
Emerson.
Miles Emerson will hit next.
Ball.
Pitch is in the dirt. Runner at second here and 1 away. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. Might be the most hittable pitch he'll get in this AB. Breaking ball, and that got the hitter. And now it's runners at first and second. Now the left fielder, Corey Holland. That one's in there. 0-1.
One ball, 1 strike.
Runners at first and second with 1 out. One pitch fouled away. Line drive to center. Hauls it in, 2 away.
That is it. The third baseman, Matthew Lugo.
Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Matthew Lugo.
No, that's low. Ball 2.
Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. Puts this one in the air down the line. And no one can get to it, a foul ball. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Here it comes. Next pitch in for a strike.
2-2.
First and second, 2 down. Next
3-2.
offering way upstairs. Sonny DeShera in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And now the full count offering. Swing lifted to left field. And that's that. They strand a pair. Half inning done. We've got no score yet. Welcome back. And towing the slab in this one, number 86. He's got 4 pitches to choose from on the mound, and we'll see how he mixes and matches as the game goes on. If he can get through the lineup the first time using just 2, maybe 3 of them, he'll have a better chance to work deep into this one and hold something back for later. Digging in for the Barons, Chase Mydroff.
For the Barons, the second baseman, Chase Mydroff.
Some serious heat, 97 on that fastball. Pop-up foul on the right side. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Batting second, the center fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup.
Burke.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Burke.
Yes. No ball. 1 strike.
Up and in, and that's ball 1.
1-1. Two and 1. Nope, outside.
Emerson takes it to the bag alone. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening.
Batting third, the first baseman, Nick Podcool.
Next up for the Barons, Nick Podcool. Podcool measures 6'1", 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
Ball inside.
To the right side. And plenty of time to first. And 1, 2, 3, that's the inning. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. Top half of the second from Birmingham. And now the DH, Sonny DeShera.
Sonny DeShera.
Ball.
And that's a little bit hot. 2 balls, no strikes. Just misses the inner half.
3-0.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. A little out front there, swings through it.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a high fly out to center. Burke settles under this one. And there's one down.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Rio.
And now, Rio Foster. Late on that fastball. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. He placed that slider just about perfectly, but credit to the hitter. He was wise to lay off it. Here comes the 1-1. Ripped into left center for a base knock. Around first, hustling for 2. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. Everything came together on that swing. When you go gap to gap like that, you're setting yourself up for a lot of success at the plate. Plenty of hits to be found out there. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Nelson Rada. Outfield pretty shallow here.
1-0.
One out with a runner at second. Up the middle. 2 gone now.
You're out.
Batting 9, the catcher, Zach Humphries.
Now at the plate, Zach Humphries. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Up with it, fires to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, and that ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning, no score. Bottom of the inning, stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Andre Lipsius.
Ball 1.
That one close, ruled a ball. That one not close. 3-1. That's great discipline at the dish. He fell behind 0-1, then didn't overextend or get greedy. Now he's got a favorable count on 3-1. Foul ball there. The 3-2 pitch. This one to right. It's back. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Wilfred.
Stepping in, Wilfred Veras. He swings and fouls one off. That was a very hittable off-speed pitch. He usually punishes those, but for whatever reason, he was a bit late on that swing. In the air out to right, it's carrying. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Tim.
So up next, Tim Elko. A frozen rope. And that ends the inning. Heading on now to the top of the third. We're all tied, 0-0. All set for the start of this inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Denzer Guzman. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. And there's a ball. In there at the knees for a strike.
1-2.
On the ground. Gray. 1 gone.
Yep, he's out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Max.
The second baseman getting ready to hit. Grounded out the first time up. There's a strike. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. Got the batter swinging. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. That's straight up power pitching right there. 3 straight fastballs, and he couldn't catch up. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Miles Emerson.
Whoa.
Two outs, bases empty.
Hey! 1-1.
That
No,
one
that's
misses,
a ball.
and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. No score. As we go to the last of the third, here's the left fielder, DJ Gladney.
DJ Gladney.
Swing, and this one lifted down the left field line. And it hooks foul. A little sneaky on the mound with the first pitch breaking ball, but the batter was ready. He was just a little too quick to get to that one. Swings through it. Good job with that fastball low in the zone. It's most effective when you can spot it on the corners. Battling here, fouls it away. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's outside. Fly ball to right. It falls in, and that's a hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind, but held tough and got the hit. I don't think he could have placed that one any better if he had walked into the outfield and set it down. That one was in the perfect spot to drop in for a hit. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Tristan Gray.
No ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. Now here's the 0-2. And misses inside. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Way high with that one. The count now 2-2. Got him swinging. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Digging in for the Barons, Edgar Caro.
Oh!
One and 0. Here's the pitch. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Runner at first, 1 away. This pitch misses. 3-0. And that's in there at the knees. And ball 4, 2 aboard. A little frustrated with himself as he issues a walk to the number 9 hitter.
Second baseman, Chase.
Back to the top of the order here. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Mydroff. Popped out to the catcher the first time up. Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it, by getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter. Hard hit for a base hit. As the stop sign goes up at 3rd. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. So with 1 away, the bases are loaded. And now the center fielder, Jacob Burke, 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. One now. Late swing, fouled off. And here's the 0-2. Ball 1 there. With the 2-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. Off the mark there. Ball 2. 1 out, and the bases are loaded. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Huge K there. Had to get the strikeout with the infielders playing back. That sets up a pretty big 2-out at bat. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Nick Podcool rolled out to second in the first AB. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. Comes up empty, strike two.
No ball, 2 strike.
On the ground to the left, Lugo. Throw to first, in time. As they escape the bases-loaded jam. So they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Onto the fourth frame, still scoreless. If your life feels bananas right now, find your inner peace with a visit to Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Sorry, no gorillas are allowed on the premises. Welcome back to Birmingham, top of the fourth inning. Turned on, but that's foul down the third base line. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off, he was late. Oh, 0-2, here's the pitch. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to fight that one off. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. It's a comebacker to the mound. And plenty of time to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Matthew Lugo.
Here's the third baseman, Matthew Lugo. Lugo, 23 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
Strike, woo! No ball, 1 strike.
Next one's popped in the air into right. Racing over to make the catch.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter, Sonny.
Next up, the designated hitter, Sonny DeShera. I don't know how they break up his rhythm, but they have to find a way after he's set down 7 straight. Two down and nobody aboard. Top half of the fourth. Here's a grounder up the middle. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're midway through the fourth. No score. Welcome back. The Barons at the dish in the bottom of the fourth.
The third baseman, Andre. Let's see it.
Moving through the lineup again, it's important to have your secondary pitches working for you. Seems like he's got good command of them right now. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Next up for the Barons, Wilfred Veras. Line to left. Fair ball.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tim.
One gone and a runner on at first. Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Tim Elko.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss out front that time.
One ball,
Incredible
1 strike.
late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second.
Ball.
Veras stands at first with 1 away. That one misses. The way he's been pitching, they've got to feel grateful to see a 3-ball count right here. I'm sure he wants to attack and keep them at bay. That one catches the zone.
Careful.
Liner caught at second.
The left fielder, number 24, DJ Gladney.
Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, DJ Gladney. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Close, doesn't get the call.
Nope, ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
And another ball. On 3-0, most minor leaguers are taking all the way. We'll see if he can find the zone. Tristan Gray in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tristan.
So digging in, Tristan Gray. Went down on strikes the first time through. There's a strike. More than 80% of his first pitches are strikes so far. That's a good sign for this outing. There's a strike. Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2, you're just hoping to make contact. Already in a big hole, and the pitcher clearly has the advantage. This one lifted to center field. That's pretty deep. Inning over. 2 runners left aboard, and we are still scoreless. We're ready for the 5th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Rio Foster.
Rio Foster.
Ball, low. Hook. 1-1.
One-two pitch. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. In safely with a double, second of the day. Some excellent swings for him in this game as he notches extra base hit number 2. Great approach on that swing, stepping through it and shooting it the opposite way for a 2-bagger. Hitting coach will be smiling after that cut. Now we'll see if they can crack the scoreboard first. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Nelson Rada, 0 for 1 so far.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Here's the 1-0 offering.
Ball.
And the slider just misses. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the catcher, Zach Humphreys.
Next up, Zach Humphreys, 0 for 1. Grounder left side, and it goes just foul. And that's a strike. That misses the zone. And the count, 1-2. Hard hit for a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Up against it with 2 strikes right there, but still managed to win the at-bat. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. Next up for the Trash Pandas, Denzer Guzman, 1 for 2. Close, but ruled a ball.
1-0.
Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Behind 2-0 now, and with the bases loaded, he has no margin for error. Time to challenge this batter. Just missed. Serious jam with the bases loaded and nobody out. He's gunning for the strikeout first, and then he needs to try and get a grounder for the double play. Tall task. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
3-1.
In the air, right field. Makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. At last, we've cracked the scoreboard in this one. And with both offenses sputtering to this point, that run could be huge. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, number 8. Fastball in for a strike.
Ball 1.
Not getting over-aggressive in this moment. He's doing a nice job of shrinking the zone and forcing the pitcher to come to where he can hammer it. Way out front for strike 2. Couple of ways the pitcher can succeed here. He can either get the strikeout or induce a double play. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got it. That's out number 2. So up next, Miles Emerson.
Miles Emerson.
Lifted in the air to right center. Veras under it. That ends the inning and limits the damage. 2 runners left stranded, but they do manage to push across a run. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Trash Pandas out in front, 1-0. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Barons batting.
The catcher, Edgar Carroll.
Ball. Ball. Outside.
Runner on base to start the inning. That's smart hitting to use the count to your advantage like that. He knew the pitcher had to come into the zone, and he found a pitch to hammer. So digging in, Chase Mydroth. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. Runner at first, nobody out. Slider clips the zone. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And the ball evens the count. Home team down by 1. Bottom half of the 5th. And that just misses. Even though he's not the fastest runner, I think he needs to be going here to try and avoid the double play. Grounder to the left side. Down the line, and it's foul. Got him. 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Burke. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. Activity in the bullpen, Nick Jones. The lefty looking to be getting ready. Dashwood getting cranked up as well. And that one fouled off. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy double play. Over to second for 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that ends the inning. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. Rocket City with the lead, 1-0. On to the next inning. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Corey Holland.
Number 5, Corey Holland.
No ball, 1 strike.
This one is in there. That's strike 2. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. 0-2, rocks and fires.
Ball 1.
Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. And the 1-2. Grounder to third. Tosses to first. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. Now the third baseman, Matthew Lugo. First pitch misses, ball 1. 1 out and the base is empty. This one is labeled way deep. That one is gone. That's gotta feel good. And they add on. It's 2-0. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. Noah Schultz won't go any further tonight. Kept them in it, but in line for the loss right now. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Jesse Schultens, coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. Sonny DeShera digs in now. Hit hard on a line. And there's two away. No justice in this game. None at all. He was all over that pitch, but might have been better off with a little blooper. Frustrating outcome, but a great swing. The batter now, Rio Foster. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Challenge pitch right down Main Street, and he got the take, so he's ahead 0-1. Nice pitching. The 0-1. Curveball gets over for a called strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Two outs, bases empty. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Swing went right over top of the curveball. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of the sixth, and now the first baseman, Nick Podcool. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Angel Felipe preparing to come on if needed. Murphy warming up as well. On 0-1, the delivery. Now this is belted to right, going back pretty deep. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. That's a nice swing for the automatic double there. He gets to just amble into second base and wait for his teammate to drive him in. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Andre Lipsius. Nobody out, runner at second base. Big opportunity for the offense. Strike two.
0-2.
That one is foul. We'll see another. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Called out on strikes. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double. The strikeout and one away now. That is a critical call right there, and the pitcher is fully aware he got lucky. That umpire knows there will be some commentary coming his way from the dugout after that called third strike. Digging in for the Barons, Wilfred Veras. The Barons with the tying run at the dish. Swing and a foul straight back. Now here's the 0-2. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. That one is very deep. This one is gone. Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And we are all tied up. A clutch swing right there, and now anything can happen. That's a great job of recognizing the breaking ball. Even better, he didn't jump too early at a hanger over the middle. Instead, he stayed back and got every bit of it. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Number 86 won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as the starter heads for the dugout. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Nick
Rocket
Jones
City.
gets the call from the pen.
Number 32, Nick Jones.
One down. Tim Elko, the next to hit. Just
No, that's a
missed.
ball. One ball, no strike.
The 1-0 pitch. Grounds this one to short. Guzman. Throw to first in time.
The left fielder, number 24, DJ Gladney.
Now the left fielder, DJ Gladney. Swing, high fly down the right field line. Tracks it down for the out. That is the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. 2-2 ball game.
Now pitching
Ethan
for the
Hammerberg will take over here.
Number 31, Ethan Hammerberg.
Nelson Rada now at the plate. Outfield pretty shallow here.
Center fielder, Nelson Rada.
That's a ball. No. Two balls, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. That's a sneaky pitch right there, down 2-0. A lot of hitters will sit fastball in that count, so a changeup can be extra effective. 2-1 now. Nice eye right there. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk.
Now batting, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Zach Humphreys. Leadoff hitter is aboard, so the defense will be on guard against the bunt that could move a critical runner into scoring position. Misses outside. Ball one. This one high in the air, out to left center. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Denzer Guzman.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Denzer Guzman. With the speed at first base, it'll be interesting to see how the pitcher approaches this situation. Varying timing, using your disengagements wisely, everything has to come together.
No, that's a ball.
One away, tie game, and the go-ahead run at first.
Up. One ball, one strike.
Rolled to short, could be two. Good feed, that's one. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. That's a hard but legal slide into second base we just saw. That did enough to affect the throw and disrupt the double play. Now a chance for the second baseman, number 8, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. On the ground to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. And he's out on the tag. This play doesn't cost them, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner stranded. Time to stretch. We're tied in this one 2-2. Hope you had a good stretch at home, except for the last half of the 7th. Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Tristan Gray.
No, that's a ball.
And a big swing and a miss. That's one of the hardest pitches for a batter to handle, especially a lefty. Big sweeping break, and it keeps bending away from you. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Next up for the Barons, Edgar Caro. One and up.
The corner.
All tied up. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. And another ball. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 2-2 pitch. Down and in, shuffles away from it. On the ground to third, Lugo. Now 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Chase Mydroff.
Here's the second baseman, Chase Mydroff. 1 for 3.
Ball.
This one in the air to right. And that'll do it. So they make short work of them there. Looking ahead to inning number 8. We're tied in this one 2-2. Number 4 takes over on the mound.
Number 4.
And now at the plate, Miles Emerson.
Rocket City, the first baseman, Miles Emerson.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Mason Adams getting ready to go. Ho'opi'i Tuione Toa also getting ready.
That's the ball. Strike! Woo! 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Here's the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strike.
Excellent take. Corey Holland waiting for a turn at the plate. Another full count pitch. Set down on strikes. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Corey Holland. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. The 0-1. Swings through that one.
0-2.
In the air to left. And it drops in. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. He's got some impressive wrist strength to be able to pull a ball on the outer half that hard. Not many hitters can do that. And now it's going to be Matthew Lugo. He's already gone yard in this game.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
I was certain that was a strike.
No.
Not my call, though. Fly ball out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter, Sonny DeShera.
So up next, Sonny DeShera. That misses. 1-0. Getting squeezed a bit here in the late going. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out. That ends the inning. The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got into position quickly and a rocket down to second base to end the inning.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Angel Felipe. Digging in, Jacob Burke, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strike.
Nope, that's away.
Drops it down the third baseline. And a foul ball. The 1-1 offering. That one smashed to left field. Gone! That should fire up the dugout. A solo blast. And they take the lead. It's 3-2. That was a big-time blast in a big-time spot. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Nick Podcool. That one down the line, and that's just foul. One run in the inning so far, here in the bottom half of the 8th. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Jack Dashwood, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. No fear with 2 strikes. Really good approach at the dish. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. Next to hit, Andre Lipsius. Turned on, but foul wide of third. That breaking ball certainly looked meaty coming in. Just couldn't keep the weight back long enough. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's
One
ball
2 strike.
Nobody out and a runner at first. To first, maybe a 2-ball. There's one, and that is a double play. Fantastic. That's a very difficult double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. Wilfred Veras will hit next. Already a homer for him in this one. Breaking ball in there for a strike. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Mason Adams. No such thing as an easy save, but he's got the right approach and attitude to thrive in these moments. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Sonny DeShera getting ready to hit. And that one is inside for ball 1. That front door curveball backed up a bit on the pitcher, and he couldn't quite get it to catch the zone. Strike 1.
1-1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Next one's popped in the air into right. Veras. And there's 1 away. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. He's 2 outs away. Rio Foster digs in now. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Fouled off down the right side. Fly ball down the line, over near the wall, and that's a foul ball. In there, got the strikeout looking. Only 1 out remaining. So it's their last chance of the ball game. Not the kind of batter you can afford to put on base in a tight situation like this. Lots of speed and an aggressive approach on the base paths.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fly ball to left, down the line. That will drop foul. Adams is just 1 strike away.
That's 3.
Struck the batter out looking. And that's the ball game. The Barons hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. 3-2 the final score. So they hang on to win it by a run. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Some AAA baseball from the International League on tap for you. It's the Louisville Bats and the St. Paul Saints. First pitch coming your way next. We're almost ready to get this one going. And today's starting pitcher, number 52, lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist. Not many pitchers stand as tall as he does, and that can present a challenge for hitters. They're not used to seeing someone with his height on the bump. That may lead to some more bad swings in the early innings, and it also makes it easier for him to live at the bottom of the zone because it's harder for hitters to get on plane. Ivan Johnson leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Now here's the 0-2. In the air to center, Rucker on the move. One up, one down. Let's check out the lineup. With the wind blowing in, the big bats in this lineup might have to focus a little more on small ball. Everyone up and down the lineup has to focus on doing his job and don't try to fight the wind too much, because that's a recipe for a bunch of cans of corn. Quincy McAfee digs in now.
That's a ball. Hey! I got
One out
ball,
and the
one
base
strike.
is empty. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Looks like he might be
One
willing
ball,
to chase up
two
the
strikes.
ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. He hits a fly to center. Kiersey under it. Out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 16, Noel.
So digging in, Noel Marte. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
Reese Hines now at the plate. There's a strike.
All one's the count.
And fires in a heater at 95. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Right-hander kicks and deals.
3.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of the first. No score after half an inning. Welcome back. And on the mound in this one, Rhett Lauder. He's going to need to command all 4 of his pitches to have a great game in this one. If one of those 4 isn't working, it makes it a lot easier for hitters to guess what's coming. And that's not a situation he wants to find himself in. Here's a speed threat, Deshaun Kiersey Jr.
The center fielder, Deshaun Kiersey Jr.
Yeah!
Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Good eye there.
That ball went
What
out.
a take with 2 strikes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Not
2-2
close
count.
with that one. Hit on the ground to the right side. Rios steps on first for the out.
Batting second.
Take a look at this lineup.
Will Holland.
So up next, Will Holland. This one is in there, and that's strike 1. That one was right down the middle. I have to think he took it because he's trying to get a better read on this arm. Comes up empty, strike 2. He must have been sitting on something off
0-2.
speed. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
One
That
ball, 2
fastball
strikes,
wasn't
count.
close on 0-2. Might be trying to speed him up at the plate before going to the off speed. towards first. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting third, the first baseman, Junior.
Man at first with one gone. Coming up to the dish now for St. Paul, Junior Severino. And that one fouled off. Louder, over to first, and back in safely.
That's out.
Pretty clear he's trying to work the outer half of the plate, maybe get him to roll over one and keep it on the ground. One ball, one strike. Swing and a miss.
One ball,
Runner at first, one away. And the 1-2. Way high.
That pitch is up.
On the ground, 2 ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first, out. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Anthony Prado.
And now, Anthony Prado. One and out.
1.
Close, but ruled a ball. After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a foul straight back. Runner at second with 2 down. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. And that one is foul. We'll try again. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Today's game is brought to you by Sudsy Susie's Body Wash, offering new scents like oak, rhubarb, and floor polish. Top half of the second from St. Paul.
Ball 1.
Swings and misses at one below the zone. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2. No fun getting jammed like that. Fly ball, left field, Martin. 1 down.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Davis Wenzel.
Stepping in, Davis Wenzel.
Ball, that's outside.
And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
And the count 1-2. No score here in the second inning. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's the left fielder, Jacob Hurtubise.
Ball.
Two outs and nobody aboard. On a line for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Francisco Urbaez.
Next up for the bats, Francisco Urbaez. And that's
Ball.
off the inside edge. That one fouled off. Good job with that fastball low in the zone. It's most effective when you can spot it on the corners.
Ball 2.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the top of the second. That one misses.
Inside.
Foul ball there. With the runner moving here, the batter has to find a way to put something in the gap to bring him in. And ball 4. 2
Take your
aboard.
base.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
Austin wins, getting ready to hit.
Aye.
The 0-1 offering. Right through there for a strike. What confidence to go back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. In there, got the strikeout looking. And that ends the inning. That's a true competitor out there on the mound as we see the emotion there. Great job to get out of the jam. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here is Mike Ford.
The designated hitter, Mike Ford.
That catches the zone for a strike. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. Swing and a miss. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Efficient work on the mound there.
The left fielder, Austin Martin.
Digging in for the Saints, Austin Martin. In the air to the right. It's pretty far back. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Diego.
Here's the catcher, Diego Cartaya. And that's outside. 1-0. Decent movement on that slider, but he needs to bring it a little closer to the plate. That one was way outside, and the batter was able to take it more easily.
Yeah.
Little chopper rolls foul. And now the 1-2. Got the batter swinging. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. We're at the end of 2. No score. All set for the start of this inning. Stepping to the plate for Louisville, Ivan Johnson. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Late with the swing there. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. That's down and away. That was a well-executed two-strike changeup, but he just couldn't get the call. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Quincy McAfee.
Hey! 0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Out in front a bit on that fastball, and as a result, he pulled it foul. He needs to stay back and think up the middle. This pitch misses.
2 strikes.
1. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Out on the drop. 3rd strike. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 16.
Now the third baseman, MILB Marte. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in for a strike. Top of the 3rd, no score. That's a very quick 0-2 on this hitter, and now you have to shift into protect mode. A lot of ways the pitcher can beat you here. Fly ball to right. Rosario on the way over. Swallows it up. That's out number 3. Moving on now to the home half of the 3rd inning. No score. As we go to the last of the 3rd, stepping to the plate next for St. Paul, Jake Rucker. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. In the air on the infield. Settles under it. 1 away.
Batting 9th, the right fielder, Kala.
And now, Kalai Rosario. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. The 1-1 offering. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Hard hit, right side. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Deshaun Kersey.
Back to the top of the order
Jr.
here. And now the center fielder, Deshaun Kersey Jr. Grounded out the first time up. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. 2 down and nobody aboard here in the back end of the third inning. Swing lifted to left field. Hurtubise. And that ends the inning. On to the fourth frame, still scoreless. We're back here at the ballpark. Ben Gelman here with you, and set to lead off the fourth, Reese Hines.
Ow. 0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. That one is foul. We'll see another. Got the strikeout looking. One gone leading off the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Edwin Rios. Rios, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0. Aye. One
out and the base is empty.
Ball.
This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And quickly, 2 away.
The designated hitter, Davis Wenzel.
Digging in for the bats, Davis Wenzel. Struck out swinging in the first AB. One and 0.
1-0.
2 outs, base is empty.
Aye.
Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. 3 up, 3 down here. Bottom of the fourth, coming up to the dish now for St. Paul, Will Holland. Fouled off down the right side. Fly to left. Hurtubise on the move. Hauls it in for the out. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Next to hit for the Saints, Junior Severino, 0 for 1. That one fouled off. The Saints with a 0 in the hit column so far.
Ball.
One-two pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. And there are 2 outs. Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync right now, just rolling out there.
The third baseman, Anthony Toledo.
Digging in for the Saints, Anthony Prado went down on strikes the first time through.
Nope, that's inside.
Here comes the 1-0. Late swing, fouled off. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 1-2 now. Lands foul. We'll reset and do it again. On the ground, right side, Johnson. There with plenty of time, inning over. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. We're all tied, 0-0. We're in the top half of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Jacob Hurtubise.
Hey!
Grounds this one to the right side. Severino takes it to first, and the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, Francisco Urbaez reached on a walk the first time. In the air, along the left field line. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first, hustling for two. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. That's how you want to do it on a hard fastball. Put the front foot down, kept his hands tight to the body, and barreled it up for a knock. Now we'll see if they can crack the scoreboard first. Next up for the bats, Austin Wins. Caught looking the first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
One out with a runner at second. And the slider just misses. Softly hit to third, and it's just foul. That was close. Slider, slider, slider. I'm sensing a trend here. Grounder to third. What a stop! To first. Nicely done for the out. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. So two down now, and here at the plate, Ivan Johnson. Fastball for a strike. Urbaez at second, 2 away. Inside corner, that's a strike. And the strike zone swells in size. Into center. Kiersey coming on this one. Nice grab on the run. And that's the end of the inning. One left on base. Still no score. Bottom half of the fifth, and the Saints batting.
The designated hitter, Mike Ford.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Saints have only been in affiliated baseball since 2021 when they became the AAA club of the Minnesota Twins. A player who gets called up just needs to drive across the Mississippi River. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Punches that one away with 2 strikes. One-two offering. And that's in the dirt. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Here's the left fielder,
Now
Austin Martin.
Left fielder, Austin Martin.
This outing has gone well for him so far, and part of that is because he's thrown better than 70% of his first pitches for strikes. That certainly helps. Ripped into right for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You talk about strong hands, he's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field. So digging in, Diego Cartaya struck out swinging the first time. Checks on the runner, dives back in safely.
All 1.
One away in a tie game. Go ahead, run it first. Bottom half of the 5th. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Jake Rucker.
Stepping to the plate next for St. Paul, Jake Rucker. Popped out the first time. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And the slider just misses. Late swing fouled it off. Swing, ground ball out to short. Urbaez. Play made, that ends the inning. They leave 1 runner on base. 6th inning coming up, still nothing on the scoreboard. On to the next inning, and here at the plate, Quincy McAfee.
Number 2, Quincy McAfee.
Ball, that's out.
Activity in the bullpen. Scott blew it. Up and loosening in the pen. Spees getting loose as well. There's a strike.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. The slider has been great for him tonight, and he's got these hitters all twisted up with it. Next offering misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. He'll probably get a decent pitch to hit in this spot. They know the 3-hole hitter is on deck. And now the full count offering. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. So hard to hit a well-executed fastball in that location. No shame in fanning on that pitch. Next to hit, MILB Marte, 1 for 2. This pitch popped up. The pitcher under it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Reese.
Digging in for the bats, Reese Hines, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ground ball, right side. Nice grab. They get the out, and that'll do it. So another good inning on the mound. 6 shutout innings so far, and we still have no score. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Coming up to the dish now for St. Paul, Kalai Rosario.
Rosario.
Ball 1, no strike.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ian Jabot appears to be getting loose. Antone also getting ready. And that one is inside. That one in there. Now 2-1. It's clear he's trying to own the inside part of the plate with 2 straight fastballs inside. We'll see if he goes away or comes back inside. Up and in.
Ball 3.
And now 3-1. Pretty unusual seeing him fall behind in the count like this. He could give up his first walk here. Swing and a miss. And now 3-2.
Full count. 3-2.
That one misses. It's a leadoff walk.
Now batting, center fielder,
Now, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count, but when you get a first pitch fastball like that, in this big a spot, gotta unload. Grounded to third, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On to first, double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Will Holland, the next to hit. Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. Two down and nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one strays inside. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. Down to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. We're through 6 full innings. No score.
Now pitching.
On the mound now, Scott Blewett.
Number 60, Scott Blewett.
And now the first baseman, Edwin Rios.
The first baseman, Edwin Rios.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Fouled off left side. (0-2) rocks and fires. This one high in the air, out to left center. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's one down.
Now back, the designated hitter, Davis.
And now it's going to be Davis Wenzel.
Nope, that's a ball.
One out and the base is empty. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Not even close there.
One strike.
Swing and a miss out front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Slider misses away. That's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, Jacob Hurtubise.
Jacob Hurtubise.
Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Perfectly executed backdoor slider, and that's such a tough pitch to hit. It takes a very patient approach from the hitter to stay back long enough to put the barrel on it. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Time to stretch, and we still have no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Junior Severino.
Junior Severino.
This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Pops this one up for Baez. There's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Anthony Prado.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Anthony Prado. To the left side, but it is well foul. 0-1 now.
Aye.
And that just misses. Incredible patience to take that one. You don't often see that at this level. Missed inside. Ball 2. Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. Fights it off, we'll see another. 2-2, and the pitch. Close, doesn't get the call. That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. Now the payoff pitch. Still a full count after the foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Rhett Lauder departs. Just 1 hit allowed, an excellent outing. And we'll have the new pitcher for you when we get back after a quick break.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Ian Jabot. Into the game with the bases empty.
Jabot.
Digging in for the Saints, Mike Ford.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs, bases empty.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Out to center. Pulls that one down, and that retires the side. Looking ahead to inning number 8. No score. We're in the top of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Urbaez. Foul ball there. Up and in. And the count even 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Justin Topa, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Spees getting cranked up as well.
Nope.
Next pitch in for a strike. And the count's even at 2. With the way he's operating up in the zone, these hitters need to adjust. They can't get outside their mechanics, though. Got to stay on top of the ball and try to line it into the outfield. Set down looking. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th.
Now batting.
Stepping to the plate for Louisville, Austin Wins. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now here's the 0-2. Line drive for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Here's the second baseman, Ivan Johnson. Soft contact in the air, and it goes just foul.
Ball 1.
1 away, tie game, potential go-ahead run at first. Fly ball, right field. And that'll get down for a hit. Lead runners around second. The throw to third. Safe. And the go-ahead runs at third. Back-to-back singles. Little flare behind second base, and that's where hitters will just start saying prayers to whatever deity they can think of to let that ball get down. And that time it did. So props to Nyarlathotep, Hotep, I guess. And now they've got a good chance to take the lead late in this one. And the next batter, Quincy McAfee. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Next one's fouled back. The Bats with the go-ahead run at third. way outside. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge K there. Here's the third baseman, MILB Marte. 1 for 3. That one close, ruled a ball. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. 1-0 pitch. Up the middle. Collects. Whips it to first on the run. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Tough way for them to fall behind in this one. They'll have to refocus and not let this get out of hand. Two outs and runners at first and second. Next up for the bats, Reese Hines. Fly ball left field. Pulls it down. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the eighth. Stepping to the plate next for St. Paul, Austin Martin.
Austin Martin.
Ball inside.
Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Brian Shaw, the closer, getting loose to finish this one off. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. And there's a hit. The tying run is aboard. Everything came together on that swing. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Diego Cartaya will hit next. That's off the mark. And that is ball one. Move to first.
He's good.
One and 0. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. So good with that cutter. He's able to move it left and right. That can be really effective.
Ball, that's out.
Next one's fouled back. The Saints with the go-ahead run in the batter's box.
3-2.
Keep your eye on that runner at first on 3-2. He could be going, and he's more than capable of stealing second if the batter fans. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Jake Rucker digs in now. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. That went in there across the letters. In the air to left. And that is foul. Here's the 1-2 offering.
That's outside.
Gets a piece, stays alive. Once again on 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Way out front for strike 3. Next to hit for the Saints, Kalai Rosario.
Rosario.
That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch and allowed him to go the other way for the hit. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Ian Jabot, done for the night. And the line not closed yet, still responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Alex Young, on to pitch out of the pen here.
48. Alex Young.
First and second, 2 outs. Digging in, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That changeup was right in his wheelhouse, and he tagged it, but too far out in front to keep it fair. And the tying run at second. Hey! Got the strikeout looking. They get out of it, inning over. Was in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, and gets out of the jam. Clearly pleased with those results.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Alex Speeds. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Digging in for the bats, Edwin Rios. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts.
That's a ball.
Action in the pen down there. Louis Varland, up and throwing. Funderburk, also throwing.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
One pitch, fouled away. And now the 1-2. Struck out swinging. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, Davis Wenzel. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
One-0.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th.
Hey!
And that's outside. 2-1. Nice eye right there. I know he missed the zone, but that thing was hissing as it came home. Always fun seeing a pitcher break triple digits. And ball 4, missed down low.
First base.
So a man on, stepping to the plate for Louisville, Jacob Hurtubise. After walking the last hitter, he just reached back for some extra velocity and pumped that fastball by for a strike. That's a good way to reset after giving up the free pass.
One and one.
Next one's fouled back. And 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. 1-run game, 1 on and 1 out. Line drive to right. And 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop Francisco Urbaez.
So up next, Francisco Urbaez. In the air to center. Kiersey under it. And that'll do it. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2-3-4 to lead off in the bottom of the ninth. Louisville ahead in this game, 1-0.
Now pitching.
Back now and on the mound, the closer, Brian Shaw. With this being a save opportunity, not much of a surprise that they're turning to the closer here. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Coming up to the dish now for St. Paul, Will Holland. That one misses. Ball 1. Outside corner, there's a strike. One-run game in the bottom of the ninth. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. This one is labeled. Sails towards the corner. And that gets down in the corner. Into second base, the tying run is on with a leadoff double. He was all over that one. Very nice swing. Found a pitch to drive and put it into the right field corner. That's high percentage hitting. Shot to tie this one up and maybe extend the ball game here. Now up, Junior Severino. Ripped into the outfield. And that gets down into the gap. Around from second, the tying run. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. Now the third baseman, Anthony Prado, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Now a high fly ball to left center. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Ford.
So digging in, Mike Ford. He's got good power at the plate, and he could win this for them with 1 swing of the bat. Off the mark there, ball 1. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Winning run at second with 1 away. the winning run on second base. And that's ripped for a base hit, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. And he dives home with the winning run. And they walk it off. And I'm sure some folks in the front office are going to be very pleased with how these guys handled their business in the ninth. They didn't get too tense trying to come back and win it. They just did what they had to do. Especially for the younger players, that's a good experience in their baseball journey. And your final score here today, 2-1. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.